All right, we are live, guys. Welcome to yet another play-by-play reaction live stream. We got the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings on this fine Sunday afternoon, November 3rd, 2025. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. God is great. Looking forward to the show tonight, man. Very blessed to be here. And we're going to see what we got going on, man. Lions open up as a 9.5-point favorite, and they take the field, man. J.J. McCarthy comes back from his injury, and McCarthy looking to lead his Vikings for an upset in the NFC North, man. Vikings are going to be kicking the ball off to Detroit here. Detroit's going to get the ball to start the game. Jared Goff and that Lions offense rocking the all blueberry uniforms in this one. We'll be getting the first crack on the field here, and we're going to see what Jared Goff can bring this offense today, man. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. What's going on? Like and subscribe if you guys are new. We are live, man. Ready to rock and roll here. Kickoff underway. And the Detroit Lions get the football to start this game. Lions return the special teams up to about the 29-yard line where Jared Goff and this offense will take over the football field. Lions are 5-2, looking to improve to 6-2. Jared Goff, last 5 games versus the Vikings, he's undefeated with a completion percentage of 76.3, 9 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. And here comes the first play of the game, man. Appreciate you guys all being here. What is going on? Goff in the backfield. Jahmyr Gibbs to his left. Amon-Ra in the slot next to J-Mo. Goff gets the carry. Goff fires towards the right sideline. Sam Laporta with a first down up to about the 43-yard line. Nice move from Sam Laporta to pick up a first down. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Tate Ratledge, Penei Sewell, Graham Glasgow leading the way with the Detroit front. Gibbs, Amon-Ra, J-Mo, Khalif Raymond, and Laporta. Weapons for Goff here on offense. Goff under center. Gibbs in the backfield. Brock Wright lines up to block. Amon-Ra goes in motion. Goff fakes it to Gibbs. Goff gets a quick screen outside to Sam Laporta. Laporta gets close to another first down. Looks like they're going to give him it. Goff with 2 quick completions to Sam Laporta. And the Lions are moving the ball offensively very well to start this football game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Welcome to the show. Penei Sewell leading the block in front down the football field. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Sam Laporta this season so far, 31 catches, 365 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Goff under center, Gibbs in the backfield. Ball is on the Minnesota 46-yard line. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs looking to break outside. Gibbs gets about a pickup of about maybe 5-6 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and short for the Detroit Lions. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Welcome to the show. Lions are moving the football field so far, so good so far in this game. Minnesota trying to cause some problems for the Lions. Not been able to happen yet so far in this game. 2nd and 4 here. Goff under center. Amon-Ra goes in motion. Gibbs behind Goff. 2 tight end set here. Goff fakes it to Gibbs. Goff swarmed. Hits as he throws. Trying to get J-Mo on the right side here. It's going to be incomplete. Setting up a 3rd and 4 for Detroit. So Goff, his first incompletion of the game. Trying to get Jameson Williams the football more. He was kind of complaining secretly, cryptically on social media that he was unhappy with the lack of targets that he was getting. I mean, you just paid him a 3-year contract extension. Get J-Mo the football. 3rd and 4. Ball is on Minnesota's 41-yard line. Gibbs goes in motion. Comes back towards Goff's way. Goff in the shotgun. Laporta goes in motion. Trip right for Goff. Goff looking, scrambling to his right. Goff can't find anybody open. Fires towards the sideline. That's going to be incomplete. Trying to find Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that is going to be pick up a 4th down here for Goff and the Lions. Let's see if Dan Campbell leaves his offense on the field here. It looks like he's keeping his offense on the field. Appreciate you tuning in, Dina. Welcome to the stream. 4th and 4. So they're going to leave the offense out on the field here. They're in Minnesota territory. 4th and 4. Let's see if Jared Goff can pick this one up, man. Gibbs to Goff's right. 4th and 4. Big play here for the Lions. Gibbs goes in motion. Gibbs comes back to Goff's way. To the left of Goff, J-Mo, Amon-Ra on the field. Goff firing over the middle of the field. He's got his man, Sam Laporta, inside the 10, down to about the 3-yard line. Huge pickup. They're going to push his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Laporta just kept moving. He wouldn't be brought down. And Goff to Laporta for the first score of the game here. All 3 catches goes toward Laporta's way. It looked like he caught it at the 10-yard line, and they just kept moving his rear end into the end zone. A 41-yard touchdown pass completion from Goff to Sam Laporta, and the Lions take a 6-0 lead in this ball game. That was phenomenal. Laporta, he is in, man. He just would not go down. He caught it over the middle of the field, ran towards the 10, got tackled at the 10. I thought he was going to be tackled inside the 10, and Laporta goes over the goal line, and the Detroit Lions strike first with the first touchdown of the game to Sam Laporta. Jake Bates for the extra point. Bates tacks it on, and the Lions take an early 7-0 lead in this ball game. This might be a blowout quickly. 4th and 4, what a play call by John Morton and Dan Campbell to set this offense up tremendously here. And the Lions are going to be going to a commercial break. See you guys in a minute. All right, we are coming back from commercial break. Lions take a 7-0 lead early on in this football game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in to the show. 6 plays, 72 yards. All 3 catches were thrown to Laporta's way, including that 41-yard touchdown. And here come the Lions defense with a vengeance. Aleem McNeil, Aiden Hutchinson signed his giant 4-year contract extension, rightfully deserved. Got to keep Aiden on the team, man, for the next 4 years. By the way, that deal does not kick in until the 2026-27 season. He's still on his rookie contract. Vikings with a special team. Here come the Vikings up the 50, 45, 40-yard line. Terrific special teams return from the Minnesota Vikings. They are already deep in Detroit Lions territory. So Jack Fox kicked it off. Minnesota returns it, caught at the 5-yard line, and a phenomenal return on special teams, picking up a couple blocks all the way down to the Lions' 40-yard line, and Jack Fox actually had to pick that one up here. Or was it Jake Bates? It might have been Jake Bates actually kicked that one off. Yeah, Jake Bates actually made that tackle here. Jake Bates laying it out for his boys, man, getting it done. Got to be careful on Jake Bates, so you don't want to injure him too much. So here comes J.J. McCarthy in terrific field position for the Minnesota Vikings. Ball is on the Lions' 36-yard line. Aaron Jones in the backfield for Minnesota. McCarthy under center. Hockenson in motion. Hands it off to Aaron Jones. Jones looking to make a man miss. Here comes Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones with a first down and more. Aaron Jones pick up about maybe 10, 11 yards here. It's going to be first down for Minnesota. So a terrific play on special teams off the kickoff. And Minnesota is driving the football field down here with the vengeance early in this game. J.J. McCarthy, only 2 career games in 2 seasons. Missed the last 5 games due to an ankle injury. Obviously, a lot of people in Michigan love J.J. McCarthy. He won them a national championship. Don't know if he can prove it at the next level yet. We're about to find out, though, today. McCarthy under center. Jones in the backfield. McCarthy hands it off to Aaron Jones. Jones gets stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Elaine McNeil, the first one to get him. It's going to be 2nd and 9 here for the Minnesota Vikings. So Vikings already in field goal range here. So we're going to see if they can put the ball into the end zone. Jones, Jefferson, Addison, Naylor, and Hockenson leading the way for McCarthy's Vikings here. McCarthy in the shotgun, Aaron Jones to his left. McCarthy in the shotgun. He's got trips left. Hockenson to the right. What's going on, Jason? Go Lions, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in, Jason. McCarthy looking, fires deep down the left sideline, looking for Jefferson. Excuse me, it's Addison's going to be incomplete. Great pass block by Terrion Arnold, who returns from injury. Good to see Arnold back on the football field. So, appreciate you stopping in. Drew, thank you for being here, Drew. Welcome to the stream, Drew. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, dude. Welcome to the party. Yeah, so I try to do as many Lions games as I can, play-by-play. We've been doing a lot of Pistons games as well. Good to have you, Drew. Thank you for being here, bro. So it's 3rd and 10 here. Lions up 7-0. 11 minutes and 2 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. J.J. McCarthy in the shotgun. Ball is on the Lions' 24-yard line. McCarthy looking to change the play at the line of scrimmage. McCarthy, shotgun. Lions show blitz. They come after McCarthy. McCarthy, quick screen pass to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones gets a first down and then some. It's going to be 1st and goal, Minnesota. Ball is on roughly the Lions' 9-yard line. And here come the Minnesota Vikings. So a huge play on special teams sets them up nicely for 1st and goal. And McCarthy finds Aaron Jones for a nice screen pass. And the Vikings are rolling here inside Detroit's 10-yard line. 1st and goal coming up for the Minnesota Vikings. McCarthy in the shotgun. Aaron Jones to his left. He's got Naylor, Addison, and Jefferson on the field here for the Vikings. McCarthy in the shotgun. Fakes it. Looking towards the end zone, towards Jefferson's way. Jefferson has it for a touchdown pass. One-handed completion. Justin Jefferson, touchdown. Minnesota Vikings. JJ to JJ and the Minnesota Vikings. An impressive first drive to start this football game here. 1 catch, 1 target. J.J. McCarthy finds Justin Jefferson working on Amik Robertson, and Justin Jefferson has himself another touchdown. That is Justin Jefferson's 2nd touchdown, I believe, all season. The first one came from McCarthy, I believe, in week 1 against the Bears on Monday Night Football. So Justin Jefferson looking to get some vengeance here against the Lions. Jefferson always goes off against the Lions secondary the past couple seasons. Will Reichard tacks on the extra point, and the Vikings tie it up 7-7 against the Lions here. So great 61-yard kickoff return from the Vikings, setting up a Justin Jefferson touchdown from J.J. McCarthy. And the Vikings are going to be kicking this one back off to Detroit. I will see you guys in a minute. We got a commercial break coming up. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Hit the follow button. Welcome, 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 everyone. Back from commercial break. Appreciate you guys all tuning in to the live stream tonight, man. Let me know who's here in the chat. So the Vikings respond nicely. JJ to JJ for the touchdown. 5 plays, 36 yards, 2 minutes off the clock. Jefferson with a 10-yard touchdown catch with Miles Price returning the kickoff for 61 yards here. So Lions are going to get the ball back here, looking to bounce back. Lions were a 9.5-point favorite before kickoff here. So Detroit gets the ball once again. They elected to receive. So the Vikings are going to kick this one back off here to the Lions. Here come the Lions. Sailors on the return here for Detroit. Gets it up to about the 28-yard line. That's where Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions offense will take over in this ball game. Tom Brady, Aaron Andrews on the call here for the Lions game. Let me know what you guys think about Brady as a commentator. Gamers having fun? Oh, crap. Thanks, PA. What's up, PA? How you doing? This freaking stupid camera, man. It goes in and out every 5 seconds. All right, here we go. We're back in business. Good to go. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Lions here. 10 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Goff under center. Montgomery checks into the ball game behind Goff. Goff hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery looking to make a man miss. Montgomery gets a pickup of about maybe 2 yards here. It's going to be 2nd and 8 here for Detroit. Got multiple games on. Nice, PA. 10 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Clock is running. Dan Campbell, 5th season as the Detroit Lions head coach with a record of 44-30 with that one tie he had against the Steelers. Remember that game, PA? The Lions tied the Steelers. I think that was 2020, somewhere in that neighborhood. Goff gets it to Gibbs. Gibbs on the screen route. Gibbs trying to make a man miss. He's going to get hit in the backfield for a loss of about 2 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Detroit Lions. All right. So 3rd and 10 here for Detroit. Goff, 64 yards and a touchdown. 3rd and 10 here. What is John Morton going to dial up for this offense here? Let's see what he got. He's got Montgomery to the left of Goff in the shotgun. 3rd down and 10 this season. The Lions do not have a single 3rd down and 10 conversion. They are 0 for 20 this year so far. That's actually kind of crazy. Goff in the shotgun, getting swarmed, pressured. It's going to be a flag. I believe it's going to be a false start. It's going to be backing him up for 3rd and 15 now for the Lions. So Laporta gets the false start. Looks like the Vikings were sending the house on that play, and Laporta jumped a little bit too early here. It's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Lions, back up in their own territory. If you guys are new to the stream, hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Hit the follow button. We're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. And we're going to have some fun. 3rd and 15, Goff in the shotgun. Montgomery to his left. He's got Khalif, J-Mo, Amon-Ra, and Laporta all out on the field here. Goff, quick screen pass to J-Mo. J-Mo is going to lose a couple yards here, and it's going to be backed up to about the Lions' 20-yard line. The Lions are going to have to punt this football away back to Minnesota. So an impressive stand here from this Minnesota defense. Lions are 0-21 on 3rd and 10 or longer. 4th and 17, the Lions are going to have to punt this one away. Jack Fox, we need a big punt from you, buddy. So 4th and 17, 8 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Fox is going to have to kick this one off away here to Minnesota. Fox booms it way down the field here. Minnesota does not like to receive this one. It's going to take a favorable bounce, though. It's going to be about down at the 36-yard line of Minnesota. That's where the Vikings will take over for their 2nd drive of the game. So each team with a touchdown pass, JJ to JJ on the Minnesota side and Goff to Laporta. 7:48 left to play here in the first quarter. I'll see you guys in a moment after the commercial break. If you guys got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the chat. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. So the Vikings looking to take over possession here. Still a tie ball game. McCarthy leading his team out on the field. Looking to see if he can score back-to-back possessions here for the Minnesota Vikings. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome, like, and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all being here. What's up? What's up? Approaching the end of the first quarter here. Tie ball game, 7-7. What's happening? It's a 7-7 tie ball game. Vikings looking to bounce back here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe. Almost back here from a commercial break. We're going to be trying to do as many Lions games as we can this year. We're going to be doing some Pistons games as well throughout the season. And, yeah, appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. What's going on, everyone? McCarthy, 27-1 collegiate record with the national championship. He's going to try and lead this Vikings team down the field here. 7:48 left to play here in the first quarter. Back from the commercial break. Here come the Minnesota Vikings. Some Vikings with the ball. Ball is on the Minnesota 36-yard line. McCarthy under center. Aaron Jones in the backfield for the Vikings. McCarthy hands it off to Aaron Jones. Jones trying to make a man miss. Up the left sideline. Aaron Jones with the first down and more to about the 50-yard line. Aaron Jones pick up about maybe 14 yards on the play. Nicely done from Aaron Jones. Appreciate you all tuning into the stream. What's going on, everyone? So McCarthy, 25 yards and a touchdown. Aaron Jones having a strong start to this football game as well here. 7 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. McCarthy looking to change the play at the line of scrimmage. McCarthy under center. Aaron Jones in the backfield. McCarthy under center. Fakes it to Aaron Jones. McCarthy looking deep over the middle of the field. He's going to check it down to Aaron Jones. Jones gets a pick of about maybe 6 yards. Going to be 2nd and short here for the Vikings. Wow, DJ Moore threw a touchdown pass to Caleb Williams. A 2-yard touchdown reception. That's interesting. 7-7 tie game with the Bears and the Bengals they just showed. NFC North, man, one of the best divisions in football. Green Bay leading the way, Detroit behind us, and as well as Chicago. Vikings looking to creep up as well here. McCarthy in the shotgun, Aaron Jones to his right. Hands it off to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones looking to cut back outside. He's going to get a first down. Pick of about maybe 5 or 6 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for Minnesota. Minnesota Vikings, I got to say, man, they're looking pretty good to start this football game right now. Kevin O'Connell, his 4th season as the Vikings head coach. 37-21 record for Kevin O'Connell. All right, McCarthy once again lines up under center. Aaron Jones in the backfield. He's got Addison, Naylor, and Jefferson going in motion. McCarthy fakes it to Aaron Jones. McCarthy looking deep down the left sideline. He's scrambling, rolling to his left, trying to find a man. Fires deep down the field. He's going to try and get Naylor, but it's going to be over his head. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Vikings. Looked like McCarthy could have scrambled and maybe got a few yards. Tried to go deep down to Naylor, but it was incomplete. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here for Minnesota. Second and 10 here for Minnesota. McCarthy in the shotgun, Aaron Jones to his left. Jefferson, Naylor, and Addison on the field here. Hands it off to Aaron Jones. He's going to be swarmed at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a pick up about 1 yard. Jack Campbell on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 9 here for the Vikings. Vikings are within Will Reichard's range. Reichard can kick it from 60 if he needed to. Again, it's an advantage when it's an indoor dome stadium where there isn't really wind to be worried about. So Reichard can kick it from there if they wanted to. Let's see what happens here on 3rd and 9, what Kevin O'Connell draws up. McCarthy in the shotgun, Aaron Jones to McCarthy's right. Jefferson goes in motion. Trips left, Hockenson on the right side. McCarthy scrambles in the pocket. Hutch is there. He's going to throw it deep down the left sideline. It's going to be caught by Jordan Addison to about the 8-yard line. A huge pickup of about 30 yards on the play, and McCarthy finds his man, Jordan Addison, inside the Detroit Lions 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal for Minnesota. The secondary has been a question mark for the Lions so far. A lot of injuries to be dealt with. Possible trade deadline acquisitions coming up here in the next couple days. We'll see what happens what Brad Holmes does. It's going to be 1st and goal here for Minnesota. Aaron Jones to the left of McCarthy. He's got Naylor and Jefferson to his right. Jefferson goes in motion to his left. Fakes it to Jefferson. McCarthy scrambling, rolling to his right. McCarthy back of the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings. TJ Hockenson on the reception. And McCarthy putting together 2 impressive drives. And the Minnesota Vikings take a 13-7 lead over the Lions. Kind of a shocker to start this football game. Trying to figure out what that... Oh, I think it's my chair. The chair's getting picked up in the background. I don't know what that is. It's weird. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, though. Welcome to the party. So, Vikings looking to tack on the extra point here. Will Reichard kicks it up and through. It's going to be a 14-7 ball game. And McCarthy putting together 2 impressive drives for the Vikings. 2 touchdown passes, 1 to JJ, 1 to Hockenson. 14-7 Vikings, and we got a commercial break coming up for you guys. Lions looking to respond desperately. Here we go. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Appreciate you guys all being here. What's going on, everyone? Like and subscribe if you guys are new. We're in a commercial break right now. Vikings take a 14-7 lead here over the Lions. Couple minutes left to play here in the first quarter. I gotta say, I'm impressed with what J.J. McCarthy's been able to do so far on this Lions defense. So the Lions looking to get back out here on offense. Back after the commercial break, McCarthy's setting up the Vikings offense nicely. Both 2 touchdown passes, 1 to Jefferson and 1 to Hockenson. So we are back here from a commercial break. Vikings going to kick this one back off to Detroit. Detroit regains possession. Goff looking to put something together here on offense. Nice throw from McCarthy, working back across his body, finding Hockenson in the back of the end zone. So 4:08 left to play here in the first quarter. Vikings kick it away. Lions on the field. Lions take it to about the 30-yard line. That's where they're going to be taking over for Jared Goff and this offense. Let's see if the Lions can respond here, man. God, this stupid webcam, dude, keeps going in and out. All right. Good to go. So the Lions in shotgun formation, Gibbs to Goff's right. Amon-Ra down to the left. J-Mo goes in motion. Goff in shotgun, looking to set this up here. Ball's on the 30-yard line. Goff looking, scrambling. He's going to be hit in the backfield, sacked by this Vikings defense. And Goff will go down with a sack. It's going to be 2nd and long here for the Lions. Vikings giving the Lions problems here early on in this game. Nobody really open for Goff to throw the football to. Vikings defense has been solid so far. Here come the Lions. 3:36 left to play here in the first quarter. 2nd and 16 now for the Lions. Remember, the Lions are 0 for 22 all time this year on 3rd and 10 or longer. Laporta goes in motion. Goff pitches it to Gibbs. Gibbs looking to break outside. Gibbs gets a pickup close to about the 31-yard line, close back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a pickup about 7, and the Lions have themselves set up for a 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8 situation here. Let's see what Goff can dial up here. This is a big 3rd down in this game to try to get some momentum going down the other way. John Morton in the booth calling the plays. Let's see what Morton has dialed up here for this Lions offense. Goff in the shotgun, Gibbs to his left. Khalif Raymond, Amon-Ra, Laporta, and J-Mo on the field here for Detroit. Gibbs goes back to Goff's right. Goff in the shotgun, looking for his guy, scrambling, throwing deep over the middle of the field. He's got his man. That's Mr. Reliable. Amon-Ra St. Brown for a big Lions first down, close to midfield. Big pickup, close to about maybe 20 yards on the play. Nice pitch and catch from Amon-Ra to Jared Goff. Goff and Amon-Ra clicking. That's Amon-Ra's first reception of this game here. And Goff with a nice throw over the middle of the field here, trying to get this Lions offense back into Vikings territory here. Ball is right on midfield here. 1st and 10 for the Lions and Jared Goff. Gibbs in the backfield. Brock Wright in as a pass protector as well. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Gibbs looking to work some magic here. Gets to about the 46-yard line. Pick of about maybe 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Detroit Lions. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Cheers, everyone. Got a good football game on our hands. So Goff has had the best passer rating so far in his career under 3 coaches, McVay, Campbell, and now John Morton for the OC. So let's see what Goff can keep going here. Goff fakes it to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to get something happen. Goff has to throw it away quickly. It's going to be incomplete, trying to find Laporta over the middle of the field. It's going to be 3rd and 6 here for the Detroit Lions and Jared Goff. Another big 3rd down coming up here for the Lions. Third and 6. J-Mo, Khalif, Gibbs, Amon-Ra on the field here for the Lions. Goff in the shotgun once again. Gibbs to Goff's right. He's got trips to his right. Laporta to Goff's left. 3rd and 6. Ball is on Minnesota's 46-yard line. 3rd and 6. Play clock running down. Goff gets the snap. Vikings show blitz. Goff pressure. He's going to get swarmed and hit in the backfield for a sack. And that's going to be out of Vikings territory, and the Lions are going to have to punt this football away. Vikings defense is showing resilience in this football game right now. So the Lions are going to have to punt this one away. Nobody to really throw the football to for Goff. Vikings sent the house, and Goff gets sacked in the backfield, and the Vikings take a 14-7 lead heading toward the end of the first quarter here. Jack Fox looking to punt this one away. Fox gets it away. Vikings call a fair catch at about the Vikings' 12-yard line. Flag flies late here as well. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. Let's see what the flag is here. Holding on the receiving team. Half distance to the goal, first down for Minnesota. Appreciate you guys all being here. What's going on, everyone? All right, 14-7 football game. Vikings over the Lions. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream, man. What's going on, everyone? So 30 seconds left to play here. J.J. McCarthy's 2 for 2 to start this game. Lions trying to get something going here on defense. Jordan Mason checks into the game here for the Vikings. 1st and 10, ball is on Minnesota's 6-yard line. McCarthy in the shotgun, Mason to his left. McCarthy gives it to Mason. Mason gets a pickup about maybe 2 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for Minnesota. And that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Let's see if the Vikings try to run another play here. McCarthy's in hurry up here. I don't know if they're going to run another play here. Let's see what they do. 2nd down and 8. McCarthy in the shotgun. 8 seconds left to play. Let's see if they just try to get him to hard count here. Yeah, I don't think they're going to snap this football. McCarthy, it's going to be the end of the first quarter. So, end of the first quarter, going to the second here. 2nd and 9 here for Minnesota. Ball is on roughly their own 10-yard line. And the Vikings are going to be taking over once again. We got a commercial break coming up. We'll see you guys in a moment. Start of the second quarter coming up for the Detroit Lions. McCarthy leading his Vikings out here once again. Vikings first lead at Ford Field since 2021. Wow. Ball is on Minnesota's 8-yard line. McCarthy in the shotgun. Jordan Mason to his left. McCarthy sends Hockenson in motion. McCarthy in the shotgun. McCarthy looking for his guy. He's going to get hit in the backfield. No, he escapes the pocket. McCarthy finally gets brought down by Derek Barnes in the backfield. Nicely done here by DB. And he gets credit with a sack. McCarthy escapes the pocket, gets collapsed, but escapes nicely here. And McCarthy isn't able to escape Derek Barnes. So we got a 3rd and long situation for the Vikings, 3rd and 12. We're going to see if this is a draw play. Usually when they're inside their own territory, they're trying to get as much yards as possible for the punt unit to come out. But let's see if they do anything here. McCarthy decides to stay in the shotgun. Aaron Jones comes back to his right. Jones, 2 seconds, 1 second. McCarthy gets it off barely. McCarthy in the back of the end zone fires towards Hockenson, and Hockenson just drops the football, and the Lions with a nice stand defensively in this football game. So Vikings are going to have to punt this one back here to Detroit. 14 minutes left to play here in the first half. So McCarthy can't get 3 for 3 on this drive here, and the Vikings are going to have to punt this one away. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. What's going on, everyone? Vikings punt this one away. Khalif Raymond on the return. Khalif trying to make something happen. Khalif up the left sideline. He's going to get down to about the 35-yard line. Terrific field position for the Detroit Lions. This camera, dude, I'm going to throw in the freaking lake, man. Oh, my goodness. Just keep going in and out, man. I'm not moving that much either. Ay, brother. Got another commercial break coming up for you guys. I'll see you guys in a moment. Coming back from a commercial break here. Lions trying to tie this one up here. Terrific field position for the Detroit Lions. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Ball is on Minnesota's 35-yard line. Goff in the backfield, Montgomery behind Goff. J-Mo and Amon-Ra to Goff's right. Amon-Ra goes in motion. Goff under center. Goff fakes it to Montgomery. Goff going deep. He's got Laporta over the middle of the field, close to the 30-yard line. Pick of about maybe 4 or 5 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 5 here for Detroit. Approaching 13 minutes left to play here in the first half. Goff under center, Montgomery in the backfield. He's got Laporta, J-Mo, and Amon-Ra on the field here. Gives it to Monty. Monty up the gut. Montgomery close to a first down. I think they're going to give it to him. Penei Sewell just kind of pushed him over the first down marker, and Montgomery has himself a first down. 13:20 left to play here in the first half. Vikings up 14-7, 3rd and 1. Coming up here for Detroit. It looks like they didn't give him the first down. It's going to be 3rd and short here for the Lions. Goff under center, Montgomery behind Goff. J-Mo, Laporta, Brock Wright, and Amon-Ra on the field. Montgomery gets it, gets the first down, and the Lions are going to have possession here. It's going to be really close to a first down. From first glance, I thought he got it, but it looks like there was a little bit more bodies that I thought was going to be on the field here. They're going to give it to him, it looks like, 1st and 10 for the Lions. So, terrific field position here for the Lions. The Lions are approaching the red zone. Ball is on the 25-yard line. Montgomery behind Goff. Laporta and Brock Wright both go in motion. J-Mo and Amon-Ra on the field. Goff pitches it to Montgomery. Montgomery looking for a seam. Montgomery gets hit at about the 24-yard line. Pick up maybe 1 or 2 on the play here. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Lions. So 2nd and 8 coming up here for Detroit. 11:55. Ball on the 24-yard line. Goff in the shotgun. Goff looking for his man. Gonna get hit in the backfield. Escapes the blitz. Gets it checked down to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to make a man miss. Montgomery up the left sideline. Inside the 10-yard line. Nice job by Jared Goff to avoid the sack. Find Montgomery for the check down. And Montgomery gets a pick of about maybe 10 to 15 on the play here. Who said Goff wasn't mobile? Dodging a tackler. Gets out of the sack. Montgomery able to get some nice yardage here for the Lions. And the Lions are approaching 1st and goal here. 1st and 10 for the Lions. 11 minutes left to play here in the first half. Goff under center, Brock Wright behind Goff, Montgomery in the backfield as well. They send Dan Skipper in motion as well as Laporta. Quick throw to Amon-Ra, close inside the 1-yard line. Quick pitch and catch for Amon-Ra to Jared Goff. It's going to be 2nd down at about the 2-yard line. And Goff is going to try and see if he can punch this one into David Montgomery. Jared Goff trying to quiet down the offense and the crowd here. Goff under center. He's got a 2 tight end set. Hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery gets swarmed in the backfield. It's going to be 3rd and about 4. Inside the 5-yard line. Lions looking to punch this one in. You know Dan Campbell's going for this, even if they don't get it on 3rd down here. Let's see what happens with the Lions. Nowhere for Montgomery to go. So we'll see what the Lions do here. 10 minutes and counting for the Lions here. Ball is on the 2-yard line. Goff in the shotgun. Montgomery to his right. He's got trips to right with Laporta, Khalif, and J-Mo. Laporta goes in motion. Goff looking, firing, out of bounds. He was trying to get Amon-Ra for a back screen route in the back of the end zone. It's going to be dropped. 4th and 1 here. Let's see if the Lions are staying out on the field here. It looks like Dan Campbell's going to leave his offense out on the field here. Amon-Ra with almost a beautiful route, but can't make the one-handed grab. 4th and 1 here for the Lions. Ball's on the 2-yard line. Lions are leaving the offense out on the field here. Let's see what Goff and this offense can dial up here. Big play here in this game. And it looks like the Vikings are going to be taking a timeout here to talk this one through. So, Vikings take a timeout here. Vikings up 14-7. Big play here on 4th and goal. Practically 4th and goal. The ball, it's 4th and 2, and the ball's on the 2-yard line. So it's practically 4th and goal. It's like that half a yard difference for the Lions here. Let's see if they can punch this one in. Fourth and 1 for the Lions. Big play in this game. Goff, 108 passing yards and a touchdown, 9 for 13. What is John Morgan going to do here? J-Mo, Amon-Ra both on the field. Laporta, Dan Skipper out on the field here as well. Laporta goes back to Goff's right. Montgomery in the backfield. Goff under center. Huge play here. Dan Skipper goes in motion. Hands it to Montgomery. Montgomery is in for a Detroit Lions touchdown. Nicely done. Beautiful play call executed, and Dave Montgomery gets the touchdown for Detroit. Love to see it. Montgomery getting a touchdown here. He's putting the BTA celebration on for the Lions, and the Lions are an extra point away from tying this football game. They send Skipper in motion as a decoy to block to the right, and Montgomery fires his way into the end zone, and the Detroit Lions touchdown with an extra point pending for a tie football game. $9:39 left to play here in the first half. Lions score a touchdown. Waiting on Jake Bates' extra point attempt here. Still plenty of time left to play here for the Lions. Jake Bates, Jack Fox on the hold. Fox, snap down, hold on the way, is up and in, and the Lions tie this ball game. David Montgomery gets his way into the end zone for the Detroit Lions. 14-all, we got another commercial break coming up. I'll see you guys in a moment. Coming back from a commercial break here, Lions are about to kick this one off here to the Vikings. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the live stream. What's going on, everyone? AJ McCarthy and Aiden Hutchinson, both teammates at the University of Michigan. Hutch left for the NFL draft the year before Michigan won the championship. So Jake Bates on to kick this one away here, back to Minnesota. 14-14 ball game, 9 minutes left to play here in the first half. Bates kicks it off. Vikings looking to return this out of their own end zone. Vikings get it back to about the 26-yard line where J.J. McCarthy and company will take over in this football game. 14-14 all. Vikings looking to put some more pressure here for the Lions. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. What's going on, everyone? First and 10 for the Vikings and J.J. McCarthy. Aiden Hutchinson, he's got 3 pressures today, trying to get his first sack of the game. McCarthy under center. Mason's in the backfield. McCarthy under center, fakes it. McCarthy looking, scrambling, firing. He's trying to make a man miss, looking for about a pick of about maybe a yard on the play, half a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Vikings. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. What's going on, everyone? McCarthy probably should have just fired to JJ right there. Instead, no gain on the play here. McCarthy's going back under center here for the Vikings. Vikings under center, Mason in the backfield. McCarthy hands it off to Mason. Mason looking to make a man miss. He's going to be tackled. Pick up about maybe a yard, but there's going to be a flag on the play here, though, for the Vikings. False start on the Vikings, back them up even further. That's going to be called on Jalen Naylor, Spartan Dog. 8:44 left to play here in the first half and counting. 2nd and 15 for the Minnesota Vikings. McCarthy, shotgun. He's got 2 RBs on the field, both Jones and Mason. JJ single high to McCarthy's right. McCarthy looking, scrambling, fires a screen pass to the left side. Aaron Jones, big play up the left sideline. Nobody's there, all the way down inside Detroit territory to about the 47-yard line. Aaron Jones, huge screen pass connection from JJ McCarthy. Here come the Vikings. Nobody was guarding Aaron Jones, and a big screen pass connection here from Minnesota. So 1st and 10 here for the Vikings. Ball is on Detroit's 47-yard line. McCarthy in the shotgun. McCarthy looking for his guy. Fires towards Justin Jefferson's way. Jefferson gets a pick of about maybe 3 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 7 roughly for the Vikings here. Flag on the play, though. Hold on a minute. See what this flag is. Either going to be on the Lions or the Vikings. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness going against the Lions here. So it's going to be 15-yard penalty at the end of the catch here. That's going to be on Aiden Hutchinson with a personal foul call. Hutch going at his former Michigan teammate here. And that's going to be 15-yard penalty against the Lions. Yeah, that's just... How is that a flag? How is that a flag? He didn't even touch him. Wow. That was very weak. They called that roughing the passer. That is so stupid. J.J. McCarthy in the shotgun. McCarthy looking deep down the right sideline. He's got Justin Jefferson for a first down pick of about 11 yards. Yeah, that was a very weak roughing the passer call on Hutchinson there. He didn't even touch him. He stuck his leg out at the very end of the play, and it barely grazed McCarthy's leg, and they called that roughing the passer. Absolutely insane. McCarthy under center. Mason in the backfield. Hands it off to Mason. Mason trying to break free. Up the left sideline, Mason to about the 18-yard line of Detroit. Inside the red zone, here come the Vikings. 6:30 left to play here in the first half. Yeah, Hutch, threw his leg out, but that's just a very weak call. I don't agree with that at all, but they called it roughing the passer, apparently. McCarthy in the shotgun. Mason to his left, Hawkinson, Addison, and JJ on the field here for the Vikings. McCarthy gets the snap off, fires quickly towards the left sideline. He's got Mason pick up about maybe 1 yard. It's going to be 3rd and 8 here for the Vikings. 14-14 ball game, 3rd and 9. Vikings trying to put more points here on the board. Ford Field has all of their third down signs up on defense. Place is loud. 3rd and 9 here for the Vikings. McCarthy sends Jefferson in motion. McCarthy in the shotgun. McCarthy gets the snap. Trips to his right. McCarthy looking. Lions send pressure. McCarthy going down. That's going to be a flag. Do not tell me that's roughing the passer, though. Yeah, okay, no foul on the play. Okay, they thought about an offensive holding call, but that's going to be called back. So it's going to be 4th down for the Vikings, and Will Riker's going to try a field goal. Beautiful job by Kelvin Shepard. Looked like Jack Campbell is going to get credited for the sack. Jack Campbell pushed Mason into McCarthy, and McCarthy goes down. That's crazy. Will Reichard on to attempt a 50-yarder. Will Reichard, spot down. Kick on the way is up and through, and the Vikings take a 17-14 lead. My fault, guys. I forgot to change possession of the game. My bad. Ball was with the Vikings. I forgot to change it. My bad, guys. Still getting used to the scoreboard here. So the Vikings are going to kick it now back off to the Lions. Lions down by 3 here. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream, man. What's going on, everyone? How we doing? What's happening? (17-14) ball game. Lions are going to get the ball back here with about 4:42 left to play here in the first half. Panthers surprisingly up on the Packers. Rico Dowdle just had a touchdown. 12 carries, 66 yards, and a touchdown. Rico Dowdle taking over that Panthers backfield. It's crazy because they just paid Chuba Hubbard, too. Absolutely nuts, man. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the party. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Back from a commercial break here. So the Vikings are going to kick this one back off here, Detroit. This is a big possession for the Lions because the Vikings get the ball back to start the second half here. Will Reichard on to kick it away here, back to Detroit. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. 4:42 left to play here in the first half. Sailors up to about the Lions 28-yard line. Excuse me, Vikings 28-yard line. So, Lions back at it once again, trying to get some points here before the half. This is a big possession here in this game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. What's going on, everybody? Goff under center, Gibbs behind Goff. Goff, Amon-Ra goes in motion. Gibbs gets the carry. Gibbs gets taken down immediately in the backfield. Loss of about 3. Nice job by the Vikings defensive front here. It's going to be 2nd and 13 for the Lions. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party. 2nd and 12 for the Lions. Goff in the shotgun, Gibbs to his left. J-Mo and Amon-Ra both on the field here. Vikings showing blitz. Amon-Ra catches it, gets to about the 35-yard line before he finally is broken down. It's going to be 3rd and short coming up here for the Lions. Appreciate you all tuning in, guys. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Penei Sewell having an eye problem on the left sidelines. Hopefully he's all right. Looks like he got poked in the eye by a defender. Looks like he's all right, though. 3rd and 4. Ball is on Detroit's 35-yard line. Amon-Ra in motion. Goff looking. Incomplete. Swatted down at the line of scrimmage by Smith of the Vikings, and the Lions are going to have to punt this one away here. Back to Minnesota. Lions defense looking to make something happen here and try to prevent the Vikings from scoring here on this possession. What's up, Stop? How you doing, buddy? Stop Fraudulent. Green, what's going on, dude? What's going on? How we doing? Fair catch called at the Minnesota 25-yard line where the J.J. McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings will take over in this football game. Back with another commercial break. I'll see you guys in a moment. Back from commercial break here. Let's see if the Lions can hold the Vikings offense here. 17-14 Vikings, second quarter. 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Vikings have 2 timeouts. Lions still have 3. 3:13 left to play here in the first half. McCarthy under center. Aaron Jones behind McCarthy. Jefferson to his right. He's got Addison to his left as well. That's going to be a false start called against the Vikings here. Back them up 5 yards. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Welcome to the stream. If it's your first time here, hit the follow button, like, subscribe. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? What's up? What's up? First and 15 for the Vikings. Off of the false start penalty. McCarthy in the shotgun. McCarthy. He's got Jones to his right. Comes back to his left. McCarthy in the shotgun. Hands it off to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones up the right sideline. McCarthy gets it to Jones, and Jones gets back to the line of scrimmage originally. It's going to be 2nd and 10, 2nd and 9 roughly for the Vikings here. The Vikings take a 17-14 lead, approaching the 2-minute warning here for the Vikings. This is a big stand here for the Lions defense. 2nd and 9 here. McCarthy in the shotgun. Jones to his left. McCarthy snaps it. Lions show blitz. Gets hit as he throws and somehow is caught by Hawkinson. McCarthy got drilled by the Lions defense, and it's going to be completed to Hawkinson. McCarthy got smoked in the backfield. Let's see what the flag is. Calling a personal foul, roughing the passer penalty on Jack Campbell because he drove his body into the ground. I don't know how you're supposed to tackle him. If you're running full speed at a quarterback, I don't know how else you stop your momentum on that play. That is ridiculous. First and 10, absolutely horrible call. That is just, roughing the passer penalty has been such a problem for years. McCarthy under center. Jones in the backfield. McCarthy fakes it to Jones. McCarthy, broken play. He's going to be sacked by Derek Barnes and Aiden Hutchinson. McCarthy lost about 4 yards on the play, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. And we got another commercial break on the way. Vikings 17, Lions 14. Back from the commercial break. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome, like, and subscribe if you guys are new. Hit the follow button. What's up, everybody? 2nd and 13, McCarthy in the shotgun, Jones to his right. McCarthy in the shotgun, looking, firing, scrambling to his right. McCarthy looking over Jefferson's head. Jefferson was wide open. McCarthy missed him. It's going to be 3rd and 13 for the Vikings here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, guys. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Third and 13. McCarthy in the shotgun, pressured by Hutch. McCarthy throws it deep down the field. There's going to be a flag on the play. It's going to be intercepted by the Lions. Multiple flags on the play, though. This play is going to be blown dead. Let's see what the flag is here on this. Multiple flags on the play here. Let's see what this holds up as. It's going to be defensive holding, automatic first down, illegal contact, and the Vikings retain possession here. Unbelievable. First and 10 for the Vikings. Minute 42 left to play here in the first half. Lions still have all 3 of their timeouts. Let's see if they use them here. McCarthy under center, Aaron Jones in the backfield. McCarthy fakes to Jones. McCarthy rolling back to his left, trying to find Hockenson, overthrows him. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Minnesota. Al-Quadin Muhammad on the pressure for the Lions. Second and 10 here for Minnesota. A minute 38 left to play here in the first half. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Second and 10 here for the Vikings. McCarthy in the shotgun. Aaron Jones to his right. JJ and Naylor to his left. McCarthy gets the snap. McCarthy looking, firing. It's going to be bad at the line of scrimmage. JJ catches it. Justin Jefferson catches it and loses about a yard on the play. It's going to be 3rd down for the Vikings. Lions elect to not use a timeout. They're going to let this clock run down. That was off Hutch's helmet. And Jefferson gets the catch. Unbelievable. 3rd and 11 here for the Vikings. If this ball is caught short of a first down, Lions, I'm betting, use a timeout here. McCarthy in the shotgun. Play clock's at 4 seconds, 3 seconds. McCarthy, empty shotgun. McCarthy. Lions back off, no pressure. McCarthy over the middle of the field. It's going to be intercepted by Terrion Arnold. They're still waiting to find out. Now the refs say the Vikings caught it. Now they're changing their mind. Now it's saying intercepted by Terrion. Waiting to see what this play call is. Refs can't figure it out yet. They're still talking on the field. They're not sure if it's an interception or a completed pass right now. Still no call on the field yet here. Terrion was guarding Naylor. He stripped it out of Naylor's hands. Goes down to the ground. Terrion has that possession. But I don't know if the ball hit the ground yet. The refs still don't know what the call is. Naylor caught it. Terrion ripped it out of Naylor's hands going to the ground. The ball looks like it never hit the ground. The ball is clearly in Arnold's hands. Ruling on the field's an interception. Nice. Big impact. Gets the turnover. Huge play from the Lions. They're going to take a look at this here. I really don't know the play on the field here. It was a weird play. Naylor caught it, put the ball against his hip. Arnold is tailing him. Arnold strips the ball out of Naylor's hands, and Arnold goes all the way to the ground. It took him a good minute and a half to make the final call here, but the play is still under current review right now. Ty goes to the receiver, but, I mean, Arnold clearly has more possession on that football. I don't know how they're going to overturn this one. The call on the field was an interception. This would be a big play in this game. It'd be about a minute left for the Lions to work with here, going back the other way. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, like, and subscribe. Hopefully you guys all having a great night, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Still under birth review. This is a big play. There's about 37 seconds left to play here in the half. It is called as an interception. So the Lions regain possession. A big interception from Terrion Arnold. Make sure Terrion gets that football back. That's his first ever career interception. Second season in the NFL. Big play from Terrion. (17-14) ball game. Lions looking to add some more here before the half. This is a big possession for the Lions because the Vikings get the ball back. Vikings 17, Lions 14. Lions regain possessions. They add more time back on the clock. Now it's 47 seconds left to play in the half. So the Lions, ball is on their 39-yard line. Jake Bates can kick it from about 55 yards. They would need to get to about the Vikings' 40-yard line. Amon-Ra goes in motion. Goff looking, scrambling, over the middle of the field, incomplete, trying to find Khalif Raymond. It's going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Lions. (44 seconds left to play here in the first half. Goff in the shotgun, Gibbs to his right. I agree, Dina. Goff in the shotgun, blitz by Minnesota, gets it back to Gibbs, and Gibbs goes down for a loss of about 2 yards here. Lions are going to have to take a timeout. They don't elect to take a timeout. No sense of urgency to get back here. So it's going to be 3rd and 13 for the Lions. Weird couple of two first call play calls. Lions take a timeout, their first one of the half. So each teams have 2 timeouts here. Lions still have not connected on a 3rd and 10 or long this year. Third and 11 for Goff in this offense. 37 seconds left to play here. Goff's got to be careful. Gibbs goes in motion. Gibbs comes back. 4 receivers on the field plus Gibbs. So technically 5 if you want to count Gibbs. Goff in the shotgun. Minnesota showing blitz, and Goff just throws it into the ground. It's going to be 4th down, and the Lions are going to have to punt this one back here to Minnesota. Well, so much for that interception. We're going to be punting this football back to the Vikings. And Minnesota still has 2 timeouts with 30 seconds left to work with here. Lions cannot seem to figure out this Vikings defense late in the second quarter here. Fox punts it away. Beautiful punt from Jack Fox, all the way down to the 5-yard line. Vikings looking to scramble here, and it's going to be taken down to about the 10-yard line. Great punt from Jack Fox, one of the best punters in the NFL, if not the best punter in the NFL. And the Vikings will take over. 20 seconds left here. They got 2 timeouts, and they are, excuse me, my computer had a seizure. 2 timeouts left for the Vikings. 20 seconds. Ball is on their own 10-yard line. They're going to have to go pretty much 50, 60 yards to get into Reichard's range here with 20 seconds left. I don't know if McCarthy's going to be aggressive here. Let's find out what the Vikings do with O'Connell. Vikings get the ball back to start the second half as well. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, guys. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, and the Vikings are going to knee on this one, and that's going to take us to the end of the first half. So, Minnesota 17-14, halftime break. I will see you guys back after the halftime break. All right, we are back from halftime break. Appreciate you guys all tuning in to the live stream tonight. Vikings have a 17-14 lead, start of the third quarter, about to kick off here. Vikings get the ball to start the second half. McCarthy 10 for 16, 85 passing yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Jared Goff 11 for 18, 115 yards, a touchdown, passer rating of 98. And we'll have a good freaking time, guys. Appreciate you guys all tuning in to the stream. Jake Bates kicking it off here for the Lions. And the Vikings will take over to start the second half. If you guys are new to the stream, welcome. Hit the like button. Subscribe. It's free. It helps out the stream. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Jake Bates gets it off. Vikings to return it to about the 30-yard line. And that's where J.J. McCarthy and this Vikings offense will take over to start the second half. So the Vikings take over in this game. 1st and 10 for J.J. and company. Let's see if McCarthy can put together a drive here for the Vikings offense. McCarthy under center. Aaron Jones behind McCarthy. Jefferson to McCarthy's left. McCarthy hands it off to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones gets a pick of about maybe 6 yards. Nice little gain from Aaron Jones. Going to be second and short here for the Vikings. Appreciate you guys all tuning into the stream. What's going on, everyone? How we doing? Vikings 17, Lions 14. 2nd and 4 for McCarthy. McCarthy under center. Aaron Jones behind McCarthy. Jefferson to his left. McCarthy sends Naylor in motion. McCarthy hands it off to Aaron Jones. Jones trying to break outside to the left. Derek Barnes on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and about 1 for the Minnesota Vikings. Derek Barnes shaken up on the play. Hopefully Derek Barnes is all right. 3rd and short here for J.J. McCarthy and this Vikings offense. Aaron Jones, 80 rushing yards and 20 receiving yards on the game. McCarthy under center. And that's going to be a jump against Tyleik Williams, and the Vikings are going to get a first down. Or is it a false start? We're going to see. It looked like Tyleik Williams jumped in the neutral zone. Let's see if it's a false start, though. Not sure what the call is quite just yet. Waiting here on the ref. Offsides on Tyleik Williams. Yeah, it's going to be a free first down for the Vikings here. They're going to move the chains here. Yeah. Excuse me, that was on Aleem McNeil. My bad. Rare miscue from Aleem McNeil here. He's usually pretty good at holding himself back there. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Detroit's got 5 penalties for 45 yards. McCarthy in the shotgun. Jordan Mason in the ball game. McCarthy looking deep down the right sideline. It's going to be incomplete. Great coverage on the play from Brian Branch against Jordan Addison. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Lions. For the Vikings, excuse me. Welcome back, Brian Branch. He got suspended against the Tampa Bay Bucs for the Monday Night Football game a couple weeks ago for that altercation he had with the Kansas City Chiefs and Juju Smith-Schuster. So Vikings up 17-14. Ball is on their own 43-yard line. McCarthy in the shotgun. Jordan Mason to his right. He's got trip receivers right. McCarthy fakes it, keeps it himself. McCarthy on the scramble, gets a pick of about maybe 7-8 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and about 2 at about the 50-yard line. Interesting spot here for the Vikings to see if they can capitalize. 3rd and 3 for Minnesota. Jordan Mason comes into the game to replace Aaron Jones. McCarthy in the shotgun. Mason to his right. 3rd and 3. Big play in this game here. Lions are showing pressure. McCarthy's got trips to his right. Hawkinson to his left. Naylor goes in motion. McCarthy takes the snap. Lions show blitz. McCarthy scrambling to his right, rolling to his right, fires across his body. It's going to be incomplete. Great coverage on the play from the Detroit Lions. And it looks like the Vikings, are they going to leave their offense on the field? They're going to punt this one away. Wasn't really sure. It was close to midfield. Figured maybe O'Connell leaves his offense out there, but they're going to be punting this one back to Detroit. So Detroit's going to get the ball back here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. What's going on, everyone? Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate you guys all being here. Vikings punt this one away. Lions, Khalif takes a fair catch at about the 8-yard line. That's where the Lions will take over on offense. We got another commercial break incoming. I'll see you guys in a moment. Back from commercial break. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Lions looking to add some more offense in this football game. Appreciate you guys all being here, man. What's going on? Like and subscribe if you guys are new. Jared Goff under center. Gets it to Gibbs. Gibbs up the left side here. Gibbs gets a pick of about maybe 2 yards on the play. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Lions down 3. This webcam, man, is driving me insane, dude. It can't stay in focus to save its life. It's having a good time. Jared Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs to his right. Brock Wright goes in motion. Goff gets the snap. Goff looking deep down the left sideline, and that's going to be incomplete. Trying to find Amon-Ra. Dove for it, but it was going to be incomplete. And all of a sudden, a 3rd and 8 coming up here for the Lions, man. They have not been able to put together a drive in quite some time. That's one that usually Amon-Ra catches there. 3rd and 8. This is a big 3rd down for the Lions here. Got to get something going on offense. Vikings up 3, 3rd and 8. John Morton, what do you got in your play call? Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs to his right. Gibbs goes in motion. Comes back. Gibbs in motion. Quick screen out to Gibbs, and Gibbs is going to be short of a first down. The Lions are going to have to punt this football away. Phenomenal defense by the Vikings. Lions cannot get anything going offensively in a while. Flag on the play, though. Penei Sewell is shaken up. Hopefully he's all right. Can't afford to lose Sewell. It's going to be a hold. Going against the Lions is going to be declined, and the Vikings are going to get the ball back here. Kind of a shocker, to be honest with you. Lions are a 9.5-point favorite, and the Vikings are holding the Lions' offense down. So, Gibbs is hoping for a quick screen, and the Vikings read it all the way through and through, and the Vikings are going to get the ball back here. Yeah, Sewell fell on his left shoulder. Looks like Sewell's all right, though. Refs are trying to figure out if this is actually a hold on the Lions or not. It says it's 4th and 2 right now. He was short regardless. Hopefully Penei's all right. So they take back the holding penalty. It's still going to be short of the first down, though. 4th and 2 for the Lions. Jack Fox, once again, nearly punting out from the goal line here. Need a big punt here from the Lions. Jack Fox punts it away. Gets it to go. Pretty booming punt from Jack Fox. Fair catch down at the 30-yard line. 54-yard punt from Jack Fox. It's crazy because the punter lines up literally like 15 yards from the center. So really it was like a 69-yard punt if you count where he actually kicked it from. But crazy stuff from Jack Fox. We had a commercial break. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, we are back from commercial break here. Hopefully Penei Sewell's all right. He landed on his left shoulder. Looks like he appears to be fine, though. So 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Ball is on Minnesota's 30-yard line. Jordan Mason behind McCarthy. McCarthy under center. Fakes it to Mason. Over the middle of the field, he's got Justin Jefferson for a first down and more. Pick of about 20 yards on the play. Justin Jefferson close to midfield for the Vikings. Aaron Jones shaken up on the last possession. Hopefully Aaron Jones is all right. 1st and 10 for the Minnesota Vikings. McCarthy under center. Gets it to Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason up the middle. Mason gets a pick of about maybe 5 yards. They keep pushing him forward. It's going to be 2nd and 5 here for Minnesota into Lions territory. Vikings need a turnover desperately here. What's up, 1 point? How you doing, dude? Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting. Lions offense does not look that great so far in the second half. I mean, we started off great, but it's been weird ever since. But yeah, it's interesting right now. You could probably get good value on him. McCarthy fumbles the ball, recovers his own fumble. It's going to be a loss of about 3 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for Minnesota. So Vikings, 3rd and 7. It's a big play in this game for Minnesota. McCarthy in the shotgun. Mason to his left. Jefferson goes in motion. To his right. McCarthy in the shotgun. Lions show blitz. McCarthy gets it to Justin Jefferson. Is it a catch? They're going to say it's a catch for a first down. Justin Jefferson comes up once again for the Minnesota Vikings. And Jefferson shaken up on the play. Looks like he just kind of got the wind knocked out of him. Should be all right. What a catch from Justin Jefferson there. Vikings. Yeah, they wanted to snap this quickly. They're going to take a look at this to make sure Jefferson actually caught this football. I didn't see really any movement down there. But Dan Campbell's going to challenge this catch. So, refs are going to take a look at this catch here from Justin Jefferson. Make sure he completed the process of the catch. I think it's a catch. I don't see any movement after the ball moved from the point when he went down the field. Yeah, it looks like a catch to me. Yeah. So, Lions are going to challenge us here. Back to another commercial break. So that's going to be an incomplete pass. They take away Justin Jefferson's catch. That's a big play because that would have been a first down. So they overturned the call on the field. Dan Campbell with a successful challenge at the break. So 4th and 7. That's a big play from the Lions secondary to prevent that from happening. So incomplete on Justin Jefferson. Take away the catch. So it's going to go back to the Lions. 4th and 7. We're going to see what happens here. Khalif Raymond to about the Lions' 9-yard line, and that's where the Lions will take over on downs. My word, dude, this webcam is absolutely insane, man. All right, here come the Lions, man. Lions down 3. 9 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Three and out. 3 straight drives. First time since that happened in over 2 years. Crazy. Since week 14 of the 2023 season. Vikings defense holding down the Lions fort right now. Goff in the shotgun. Montgomery to his right. Laporta, Amon-Ra, Goff in the shotgun. Goff looking for his receiver. Fires it over the middle of the field. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to get his man, David Montgomery. It's going to be 2nd and 10 Lions. Brian Flores in this Vikings defense is giving John Morton problems with this offense. Second and 10 for the Lions here. Goff in the shotgun, Montgomery to his right. J-Mo goes in motion. You got to get J-Mo the football, dude. He's held without a catch in this game. Goff fires it, checks it down to David Montgomery. Montgomery gets hit in the backfield. Loss of about 2-3 yards. Going to be 3rd and long for this Lions offense again. Vikings defense has been phenomenal in the second half against this Lions front. And the Lions still have yet to convert on a 3rd and 10 or longer this season. They're 0-25 this year on 3rd and 10 or longer. See if they can get their first conversion of the season here. 8:40 left and counting on the clock. Lions down 3. Goff in the backfield. Montgomery switches back to Goff's left. Trip left. J-Mo by himself on the right side here. Pitches it to David Montgomery. Montgomery nearly fumbles it. Montgomery up the left side. Montgomery fumbles the football, and the Vikings are going to get the fumble and back down the other way. Here come the Vikings. Montgomery had a great seam up the left side here. Almost had a first down and fumbles the football, and the Vikings are going to take over. Unbelievable. Wow. So the Vikings take control inside Lions territory, and they take control of this football game. Punched it out by Cashman on the Vikings defense, and nobody was there from the Lions to get it. The ball actually fumbled forward like 15 yards before they actually got it back. So Montgomery, a fumble in this game, and the Vikings take over once again here. Vikings under center. Mason in the backfield. McCarthy gets it back to Mason. Mason cuts it back. Left side, Mason. They can look at a man miss. Down to about the 30-yard line. Pick up about 7 yards on the play here. It's going to be 2nd and short here for Minnesota. Aaron Jones still on the sideline, wondering to see if he can get back into the game here. No update yet on Aaron Jones. Jordan Mason to McCarthy's right. McCarthy in shotgun. Ball is on the Lions' 28-yard line. Jefferson goes in motion. He lines up next to J.J. McCarthy. McCarthy scrambles in the pocket, looking deep down the left sideline. He's got a man that's Jordan Addison down to about the 10-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal for Minnesota. Jordan Addison, deep from J.J. McCarthy. It's going to be first and goal, Minnesota. McCarthy under center, Mason in the backfield. McCarthy gets it to Mason. Mason gets to about the 8-yard line. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Welcome to the party, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. 2nd and 7 here. Lions got to try and hold the Vikings out of the end zone here. 2nd and 7. Vikings up 17-14. 6:30 left to play in the third quarter. McCarthy under center. Mason behind McCarthy. JJ to his left. Hawkinson goes in motion. Trip right. McCarthy fakes it to Mason. McCarthy looking, scrambling in the pocket, fires it, and just throws it out of bounds here. It's going to be 3rd and 7 for the Vikings. Big third down here once again from the Lions. Another pressure from Aiden Hutchinson. It's his 6th pressure of the game. $6:13 left to play here in the third quarter. Justin Jefferson is being attended to on the field. He's shaking up on the play. Hopefully Jefferson's all right. 3rd and 7 for the Vikings. Let's see what Kevin O'Connell dials up here. Going to go to a commercial break. See you guys in a minute. Back from the commercial break. No Aaron Jones, no Justin Jefferson. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. Back from the commercial break. 3rd and 7 for the Vikings. McCarthy in the shotgun. Jordan Mason to McCarthy's left. McCarthy in the shotgun, steps up, gets scrambled, scrambles to his right, looking for the end zone. McCarthy's going to take it into the end zone for a rushing touchdown, and the Vikings take a 23-14 lead on the Detroit Lions. We got a shocker here in the Motor City, ladies and gentlemen. McCarthy scrambles to his right and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Lions have to respond offensively in this one. Off the David Montgomery fumble. Lions have to score here on this possession. Will Reichard looking to make it a 10-point game here. He tacks on the extra point. It's going to be a 24-14 ball game. McCarthy wasn't his first read, saw an opening, ran to his right, and gets in for a rushing touchdown. Minnesota 24-14 lead over the Lions. And we have a stunner here in Detroit so far. Lions down 10. They got to get their offense rolling. But Brian Flores' defense has been able to give problems all game long against this Lions secondary. Can't get their offensive front to work well. Just guaranteed one. So the Lions are going to get the ball back here, down 10. 6 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. This crowd is stunned at Ford Field. Lions on their special teams, trying to get something happen here. Down to about the 35-yard line. Nice little return here from the Lions special teams and Sailors. Trying to get some momentum going. Goff in the shotgun. Ball's at the 40-yard line of Detroit. Gibbs goes in motion. Gibbs and Monty both on the field here. Goff scrambled. He's going to get hit in the pocket. He's just going to go down. I don't know why Goff didn't throw the ball away there. A sack from this Minnesota defense. Lions cannot get anything going offensively in the second half here. They are in danger of possibly 4 straight 3-and-outs on offense. Injury down on the field for the Lions. It looks like it's Graham Glasgow. Hopefully Glasgow's all right. Another commercial break. See you guys in a moment. Steelers take a 24-7 lead over the Colts. Wow. That's a shocker, too. Colts are favored in that one, I think. Back from a commercial break. Lions have to get something going offensively. Taylor Decker is down. Excuse me, not Glasgow. Hopefully Decker's all right. He looks like he took a shot in the back leg here. Decker is going to be going to the locker room for further evaluation. Goff in the shotgun. Goff trying to get something going here. Fires over the middle. That's Mr. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Close to a first down. Much needed. Game about 16 yards here. 3rd and short for the Lions. We needed that badly. 3rd and 3 for the Lions here. Ball is on their own 46. It's a big play in this game. Goff firing. He's got his man, Brock Wright, to a first down pickup of about 15 yards on the play. Here come the Detroit Lions. 5 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. What's going on, everybody? Like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic. Welcome to the party, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you guys are all doing amazing. Welcome to the show. Goff, under center. Gibbs in the backfield. Goff. Jameson Williams in motion. Gibbs behind Goff. Goff fakes it to Gibbs. Goff looking over the middle of the field. That's Jameson Williams for a first down. His first reception of the game. You paid him a $90 million contract. You might as well use him, John Morton. Get the ball to Jameson Williams, man. You paid him for a reason. Use him. Great catch from J-Mo. Lions are in position here. Moving down the field. 4 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. J-Mo, 2 receptions, 12 yards in this game. 3:50 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Goff under center. Gibbs behind Goff. J-Mo to Goff's right. And that's going to be a flag, I believe, a false start on Brock Wright. Yeah, false start. Just when you think the Lions got something going, they shoot him in themselves in the foot with a flag. All right, so it's going to be 1st and 15, still in Vikings territory. Comfortable field goal range for Jake Bates. Trying to get more, though, from the Lions. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Goff under center. Gibbs behind Goff. Laporta in motion. Pitches it to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to find an opening. Gibbs gets about maybe 2 yards on the play. Lions offense has been struggling on the ground so far in this game here. Vikings have been holding their own. 3 minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. This is potentially 4-down territory for Dan Campbell. Let's see what he does here. Second and 13 for the Lions. Vikings 24, Lions 14. Goff under center, Gibbs behind Goff. Amon-Ra, J-Mo, and Laporta on the field for the Lions. Laporta goes in motion. Goff fakes it to Gibbs. Goff, incomplete pass to Gibbs. Looks like a possible false start or an illegal motion on the play. Let's see what happens here from another flag on the Lions. Just shooting themselves in the foot, man, over and over again. It's going to be 2 penalties on the Lions. It's going to be an illegal shift and a hold. Laporta and Amon-Ra not on the same page here. So it's going to be back. Now you're all of a sudden out of Jake Bates' range. 2 quick penalties, 15 yards, and now you're out of field goal range. So the Lions are going to try and regain their ground here. Second and 23 for the Lions. Now he's trying to get positive yardage here to get in Jake Bates' range. Don't get anything too crazy here. Gotta get points on this drive for the Lions. Goff has trips to his right. Gibbs to his right. Goff gets swarmed. Pressure. Throws over the middle of the field. It's caught by Laporta. Laporta goes down to about the 34-yard line. 2:30 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 14. The Lions, once again, have not converted on a 3rd and 10 or longer this year. They are 0 for 26 on 3rd and 10 or longer. I'm smelling a draw play to Gibbs all day long here. Nope. Goff looking, firing deep on the left sideline. He's got J-Mo. J-Mo breaks a tackle. J-Mo gets a big first down. That's the first conversion of 3rd and 10 or longer this year for the Detroit Lions. A big pass catch from Goff to J-Mo. A huge first down for the Lions. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? Thanks, PA. Got a bunch of bots in here today. Big first down from Jameson Williams. 1st and 10 for the Lions. 1:38 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Inside the 15-yard line. Goff looking, firing. He's got J-Mo. J-Mo drops it. Had J-Mo across the field there, and J-Mo couldn't hold it. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Second and 10 for the Lions. J-Mo, 3 catches, 29 yards. 2nd and 10 for the Lions. Goff under center, Gibbs behind Goff. Gets the carry. Gibbs bounces it out the left side. Gibbs gets a pickup about maybe 4 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Interesting territory here for Dan Campbell and the Lions. You're looking for possibly a quick play here on 3rd down. If you get short, it's probably going to be 4 down territory, knowing Dan Campbell. Mahogany takes over the injured Taylor Decker. Gibbs to Goff's left. 3rd and 6. Trip right for Goff. Goff looking, firing, scrambling. He's going to get hit in the backfield, and that's going to be a huge loss on the play. Broken up by the Vikings, and Jake Bates is going to be sent on for the field goal unit here. Immediately blocked by Gibbs. Gibbs did all he could, and that's just not enough of a protection for Goff there to get anything going. Skipper and Mahogany did all they could. Gibbs can't really defend that too well. So Jake Bates on to attempt about a 40-yarder here. 41-yard field goal, 4th and 17. Absolutely have to have it. Bates, kick on the way, is up and in. And it's a 1-score ball game. Back to the Minnesota Vikings. We got a ball game on our hands, folks. 11 seconds left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Vikings are going to get the ball back. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. What's going on? Like and subscribe if you guys are new. (24-17) ball game. So the Lions are going to kick this one off to Minnesota. Lions down by 7. Approaching the end of the 3rd quarter here. Bates kicks it off. Price on the return here from Minnesota. Price will not go down. Here comes Price. Back to left side. Price going all the way. 30, 35, 40, 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown. Kick 6 for the Minnesota Vikings. But there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is. It's a huge play in this game. And it's going to be on Minnesota for a flag here. Wow. Huge play call in the game. It's going to be brought back, though. Looks like probably a hold or a block in the back on the return team. Holding on the return team. Bring it all the way back. First and 10 minutes, so it's going to bring us to the third quarter. We got the fourth quarter underway. I'll see you guys in a minute. What's up, Frank? How you doing, dude? Yeah, I mean, like, Vikings defense has been good in this game. I don't know. Morton's been solid. I mean, like, the Packers game was rough. He hasn't been great so far. I mean, we can't really get the run game established so far with Gibbs and Montgomery. Montgomery with a fumble, that really hurt us. It's not been a good game by any means necessary, but if I had to give him a grade, maybe a D+, C- right now. I don't know how these refs see these holding calls. That's crazy, man. Yeah, right there on Sailors. Big break for the Lions there. Back from commercial break. Here comes the Minnesota Vikings offense led by J.J. McCarthy. Justin Jefferson back out on the field for Minnesota. Still no Aaron Jones. Justin Jefferson gets a quick short pass down to the 30-yard line. Amik Robertson down for the Lions. Their best corner currently right now. Hopefully Amik can get up and be all right. Lions secondary is down pretty bad right now. Gonna see what happens with what Brad Holmes does in the next couple days here. I believe the trade deadline is what, Thursday? Wednesday, Thursday this week? So, see if he makes a move here. Second and 6 for the Vikings. McCarthy under center. McCarthy gets it to Mason. Mason pick up about maybe 3 yards on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Lions defense. It's a big stop in this game. Big play call for the Vikings coming up here. Lions down 7. Rock Yassin, Nick Whiteside on the corners. Amik Robertson looks like he's all right. Good to see. 3rd and 3. Let's see what Calvin Shepard dials up here, man. Big play in this game. Justin Jefferson goes in motion. J.J. McCarthy in shotgun. Snap. McCarthy looking, firing, scrambling. And he's going to be sacked by Aiden Hutchinson in the backfield. What a play by Hutch. Big play in this game. Crazy. Love to see it, man. Big play in this game. Hutch gets his first sack of the game there. 4th and 12. Vikings are going to have to punt this football away back to the Lions. So Khalif Raymond on the return. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be about at the 25-yard line. There's a flag on the play, though. Let's see who this is against. Usually it's always on the receiving team. Still waiting on this play here. $15 yards to the end of the play. Vikings special team. That's a rare penalty coming up here. Amik Robertson is in JJ's face. Big possession coming up here for the Lions. Back from commercial break. Lions down 7 in the 4th quarter. Goff under center. Ball is on the 40-yard line. Appreciate you stopping in, Frank. Goff pitches it to Montgomery. Montgomery up the gut. Montgomery still fumbling towards the... I shouldn't use that word. Stumbles towards the 50-yard line. Montgomery gets a nice pick of about 11 yards here. 1st and 10 for the Lions. 13 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. Lions down 7. Montgomery stays in the ball game. 8 rushes, 32 yards, a touchdown, and a fumble for Montgomery. Goff under center. Montgomery in the backfield. Goff gets it to Montgomery. Montgomery switches to the right side, trying to pick up a little bit there. He's going to get a pick of about maybe 3-4 yards on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for the Lions. Taylor Decker back in the game for the Lions. That's good to see. Bates the Silver Slippers. Both teams have exactly 208 yards in this game. Goff under center, Montgomery in the backfield, Brock Wright in to block. Goff under center, J-Mo at the top of the screen. He gives it to Montgomery. Montgomery pushes forward. Going to get a pick about maybe 2 yards in the play. It's going to be 3rd and 4. So now you're looking at 3rd and 4. Definitely 4-down territory here for the Lions here, I think. Third and 4 for the Lions. Goff in the shotgun, Montgomery to his left. Montgomery up the right sideline. Montgomery is going to be close to the first down. It's going to be 4th and 2 for the Lions. So Montgomery gets a pick up about 2 yards here. Dan Campbell's going to leave his offense out on the field here. 4th and 2 for the Lions. Ball is on the Minnesota 41-yard line. Montgomery in the shotgun with Goff to his right. Big play in this game. What are you made of, Goff? Goff looking, scrambling, over the pocket, fires. He's got Laporta over the middle of the field here. Great patience from Laporta, and Laporta goes down to about the 25-yard line. Huge play in this football game. Great connection from Goff to Laporta. Zone coverage, and Laporta took advantage of it. Great play from Goff, holding in the pocket, finding the open receiver as he gets blitzed at the very last second. Good throw from Goff. Montgomery, yeah, way better pass blocker than Gibbs is. That's why he's in there. Goff under center, Montgomery in the backfield. Goff hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery gets stonewalled at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 9:45 left to play here. Appreciate you guys all tuning in, man. What's going on? Like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. There's a flag on the play. Waiting to see what the flag is here. Illegal blocking the back on the offense. So still first down. It's going to back them up 10 yards, though. Again, these penalties, dude, are just not good for the Lions. Jamison Williams blocking the back there. Ugh. First and 20 now for the Lions. 9:40 to play here in the game. 8 penalties, 70 yards for the Lions. Minnesota 5 for 41. Goff in the shotgun. Goff, blitz, pressure. Goff going deep. Down the right sideline, over Amon-Ra's head. And it's going to be 2nd and 20 for the Lions. Another flag on the play. Me too, Rocker. It's going to be a hold on the Lions. It's about to be, now they're going to decline it. It's going to be 2nd and 20. It would have been, if they would have accepted, it would have been 1st and 30. Second and 20 for the Lions here. Ball's on the 34-yard line. Gibbs in the shotgun with Goff. Trips left. Khalif Raymond in motion. Amon-Ra gets the reception. Amon-Ra up the left side here. He's going to get a pick of about maybe 5-6 yards on the play here. And it's going to be 3rd and 15 for the Lions. Here we go again. 3rd and long for the Lions. Have not been good so far this year on 3rd and long. Third and 14 for the Lions. Ball's on Minnesota's 28-yard line. Big play in this game, man. 3rd and 14. Let's see what They do here. Goff in the shotgun. Goff steps up in the pocket, fires. He's got Amon-Ra close to a first down. It's going to be 4th and about 4 here. What does Dan Campbell do here? Amon-Ra is shaken up. He's slow to get up. He's still on the ground here. Hopefully Amon-Ra's all right. 4th and 5 for the Lions. Yeah, Dan Campbell's going to go for this. Problem, though, is Amon-Ra's going to be limping to the sidelines. I don't think he's going to be on this 4th down play, so looks like Amon-Ra's fine, but you're going to need him on this 4th down, and that's a big loss if you can't have him on this 4th down here, because when you go down, you have to come out of the game for at least one play, if you guys didn't know that. Fourth and 5, Lions keep their offense out on the field. This is a huge play in the ball game here. Vikings 24, Lions 17. Tesla checks in for the Lions. 4th and 5, huge play call in this game. Khalif in motion, Goff in the shotgun. Montgomery to his left, switches back to his right. Goff, 4th and 5, looking for the snap. Khalif in motion. Oh, they looks like they got him offsides, potentially to their offsides or a false start. Let's see what they get it at. They got Grenard to jump. Great play. Hard count, and it works to perfection. They get Grenard, and it's a first down for the Lions. Thanks, PA. You beat me to it. Tons of bots today. I don't know where they're coming from. I do not want to subscribe and watch your weird stream. Go away. Amon-Ra tried to check back into the game. He's still got to sit out, though, because there wasn't a play called yet. $8-11. Amon-Ra's got these Detroit Lions cleats, and they say the number 14 on them all over the gloves. It's pretty sick. Goff in the shotgun. Montgomery to his left. Goff's got trips to his right. Tesla in motion. Goff looking, firing, scrambling over the middle. Mismatched routes. Trying to get Brock right. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Lions. And now Mahogany's down for the Lions. Can't afford to lose Mahogany. What is going on with these injuries, dude? Okay, commercial break coming up here. Injured line on the play. Looks like it's Mahogany. So Christian Mahogany out on the cart, not a good sign. Mahogany going to the locker room, carted off. Ugh. Second and 10 here for the Lions. Gibbs in the backfield behind Goff. 7:48 to play. Pitches it to Gibbs. Gibbs looking to break free. Gibbs up the left sideline. Gibbs going to get a pickup about maybe 1 yard here. 3rd and 9 for the Lions. Goff in the shotgun. Montgomery to his right. Laporta goes in motion. And that's going to be another flag on the Lions for another false start. False start on Taylor Decker. It's going to be 3rd and 14 for the Lions here. Lions down 7 minutes left to play in the game. Goff in the shotgun, Montgomery to his left. Amon-Ra goes in motion. Goff looking, firing. He's going to get hit in the backfield and goes down. Vikings get another sack on this Lions offense. And they're going to send Jake Bates out here to make it a 4-point game. Jake Bates coming on to kick a field goal. 4th and 23 for the Lions. Come on, Jake. Hit it. 45-yard field goal attempt. Jake Bates, spot down, kick on the way, is blocked. Unbelievable. Vikings going back the other way. Jack Fox can't catch him. It's going to be out of bounds. A blocked field goal, and here come the Minnesota Vikings back the other way. Disaster strikes in the city of Detroit. Wow. A blocked field goal, and the Vikings have phenomenal field position. A stunner in the Motor City. Blocked field goal. Vikings pick it up, running about 60 yards the other way. Wow. Good job by Jack Fox to prevent this from being a touchdown, but still crazy. And the Bears and Packers looking like they're both going to win this game. So this would be a devastating, huge loss for the Lions if they end up losing this game here. Not looking good in the Motor City right now. Pitches it off to Jordan Mason. Jordan Mason has all the room to work with. Up the right sideline to about the 20-yard line. 6 minutes left to play here in the game for the Minnesota Vikings. Lions have to get a turnover. McCarthy in the shotgun. Mason to his left. Justin Jefferson in motion. McCarthy looking, scrambling, up the right sideline. McCarthy's going to use his legs, and he's going to beat us for a 1st down. There's a flag on the play, though. Coming on back for a holding penalty here against Minnesota. 10-yard penalty. Still second down here for the Vikings. Lions still have 3 timeouts, but we needed points on that last drive, and a blocked field goal prevents that from happening. Second and 15, ball's on Detroit's 31-yard line. Running out of time if you're the Lions. McCarthy under center, Mason behind him. Addison goes in motion, gets it to Addison. Addison on the underrun. Addison gets a first down. Unbelievable. Where's the defense on that, Calvin Shepard? Addison gets a 16-yard end-around jet sweep for a first down. Mason up the carry to the left sideline. Mason make a man miss. Mason down to the 2-yard line. There's a flag on the play, though, once again. Holding on the defense. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down. It's going to be first and goal at Detroit's 1-yard line. Not looking good for the Lions here. First and goal, ball on Detroit's 1-yard line. They got their goal line formation in. McCarthy hands it off to Mason. Mason's going to get matched at the 1-yard line. Second and goal, 4 minutes left to play here in the game. Appreciate you guys all tuning in. Like and subscribe if you guys are new. What's going on? Yeah, I don't know if it's more Vikings defense gave us problems or it's more on John Morton. I can't really decide yet. I think it's a little of both. Vikings send Addison in motion. McCarthy rolls to his right. Forward. He gets it incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson in the back of the end zone. Incomplete. Terrion Arnold on the breakup. Third and goal now for the Lions. Nice pass block from Terrion there. Third and goal. Big play in this game. Lions have to have it. 3:40 left to play here. Ball's on the 2-yard line. Vikings got their goal line formation in. McCarthy fakes it. Scrolls to his right. McCarthy looking for his guy. McCarthy trying to get to the end zone. He's going to be out of bounds. That's a big stop for the Lions here. And it looks like the Vikings are going to send their field goal unit on. Riker kicks the extra, or the 3 points for the field goal, and the Vikings take a 10-point lead. So the Vikings take a 10-point lead. Lions trying to put together a drive here. The problem is, though, there's 3:30 left to play. And the Lions, they have to keep their timeouts. Because the problem is if you burn one and you score, you get the 2-minute warning back, you're going to have to rely on an onside kick. So at least put your defense to the test here if you're the Lions. Come on, Lions. Yeah, you got to keep all 3 of your timeouts here. You got to give the defense at least a shot here. Let's go, Goff. Still a lot of time left. 3 timeout. You cannot burn a timeout. You can't burn a timeout here because you do that, you're going to have to rely on an onside kick. But if you keep your 3 timeouts, you have a chance to still be in this ball game. Sailors looking to make something happen. Down to about the 30-yard line. 3:23 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Lions down 10 with the football. Give the defense a chance to make a stop. Do not rely on an onside kick. Give us at least a chance for the defense to make a stop. You got to score here, hopefully before the 2-minute warning. If you don't, you can't use a timeout because then it's really game over. Then you're relying on an onside kick, which is what, 2% of the time? Goff in the shotgun, Gibbs to his right. Come on, Goff, do it. Goff. Looking for his guy, gets it to Amon-Ra. Quick 5-yard completion. They got to do no huddle up here. 3 minutes left to play here. 2-minute drill for the Lions. Goff in the shotgun. Gibbs to his right. Goff looking, firing deep down the right sideline. He's got Amon-Ra over the middle of the field here. Got to spike the ball here if you're the Lions. What's up, Cruz? Here come the Lions once again, man. Got to score quickly. 2:50 left to play in the game. Goff. Swarmed. Has to get rid of it. He's got Amon-Ra. Quick out route. Amon-Ra trying to break a man. Miss. Amon-Ra close to a first down. 2:40 left to play here. Amon-Ra, he's slow to get up here. He's got to go to the sidelines for a breather here. 2:30 left to play here. Can you... You're wasting way too much time here if you're the Lions, man. Wasting way too much time. 2:20, 2:15 left to play. Finally get the snap off. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Gibbs gets close to a first down. I don't agree with that play call at all. Why are we running it to Gibbs? Just at least get a short pass over the middle of the field. Why are we running it with Gibbs there? Snap the ball, Goff. Going down to the 2-minute warning. Just terrible clock management right there. Get the ball off for a play. All right. 27-17, 2-minute warning. All right. So we got to somehow score here. We got to somehow score. (27-17) ball game, 2-minute warning. Come on, ma'am. Lions down 10. 2 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. All 3 of their timeouts still left. So if you're the Lions here, you need a touchdown. You need a touchdown on this drive. I mean, because it's like you can't really leave much time left for the Vikings, and you got to leave time left for yourself after you hopefully get the Vikings to go 3-and-out after you score. So Lions are ideally looking for a touchdown here, but if they realize time's running out, they got to kick their points and try to get the ball back. This is interesting because if we have to kick a field goal, we probably... If we get a touchdown, we probably attempt an onside kick. But if we settle for a field goal, we have to kick it deep. Because then the Vikings are close to field goal range if you don't get the onside kick. 2 minutes left to play here for the Lions. Goff in the backfield, 3rd and 1. Goff going deep down the left sideline. He's got J-Mo! Down the left sideline, inside. Big play from Jameson Williams. He's down at the 2-yard line. Lions have got to hurry here. 1st and goal. I think J-Mo is out of bounds, though, so they got time to set this up. That is a touchdown. That's a TD, I think. J-Mo stepped... He held his ground in bounds. I think that's a touchdown. So just what you needed from the Lions. That is a touchdown. J-Mo is still in bounds, dives for the pylon. That is a touchdown. Yes. Come on, Lions. All right. So that's going to be a touchdown for Jameson Williams, 27-23. Jake Bates, important point after attempt here. Jake Bates puts it through, 27-24 ball game. I don't think you need an onside kick here. You kick it deep and you play field position. All right, 27-24. One stop, defense. One stop. You need one stop. You're down 3. Can Calvin Shepard get a stop? You know the Vikings are going to run it twice. All right, here we go. Come on, Lions. Got to get him down here. All right, so the Vikings are going to take over at the 22-yard line. Come on, Lions. Come on, defense. 150 to play here in the fourth quarter. You know the Vikings are running it twice. It's going to come down to third down, basically. Miscommunication. How does McCarthy get yardage on that play, though? Come on. 4 yards on the play. Ugh. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. Lions got to use a timeout. Their first timeout here. This is nerve-wracking, dude. First down pretty much wins the game. Come on, Shep. Hands it off. It's going to be stopped. It's going to be 3rd and 5 for the football game. Lions take their second timeout. 3rd and 5. This is the ball game. This is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd and 5. This is the game. Lions have to get a stop here. Yeah, they're talking about that right now, 1 point, if McCarthy decides to scramble. Nobody spoil it in the chat. You guys might be ahead of me. 3rd and 5. What is Shep made of here? Minute 40 left to play here in the game. 3rd and 5. Vikings 27, Lions 24. Give the Lions offense a chance. Come on, Shep. Get it down here, dude. McCarthy in the shotgun. 3rd and 5. McCarthy. No rush. McCarthy gets it to Jalen Naylor, and that's going to be the football game. That's the ball game. One stop and you can't have it. One stop and you can't get it. That's the ball game. That's the ball game. Headlines, money line, 15-1. That's the ball game. Vikings win 27-24. I'm sick to my stomach.